What's up, all? It's Norin. Welcome back to the channel, and hello if you're new. And man, I've been feeling sick as hell all day today. It started this morning when I got up, but I'm feeling better now, so I figured I'd get in here and do this. Since I noticed I didn't give you guys a vid for the last 4 days, I've been doing stuff. But I'm just showing you here. My method of killing this bird, I can get 254, 255 over and over and over with ease. But I'm obsessive. I was like, if I could do that, then I can shave a second off. And then honestly, I was going to keep going. Well, I did eventually, but like, you're going to see how many runs I do. And like, I changed up my thing. As you see, I'm using Nomadic Lightning, Peerless Legend, and Gunslinger here, right? And there's different methods to do it. So now, like, I could actually kill this bird in one nuke if I had Blazing Tempest, but my QTE is slower with Blazing Tempest to get Peerless Legend out because I have to trick to him, do two down slams, and then throw my whirlwind swords out, right? With Nomadic Lightning, I throw the sword. Boom. Done. Peerless. See, but that's the thing. You can go too quick. You see that happen right there? And it'll glitch you out. So, timing is super important in this. You see how I'm already tapping the screen where the sword's going to be before the match starts? I know where it is, right? So, I'm ready. Bang, bang. So, as soon as it hits, you QT. I dodge, I do turbulence to draw them in together, and then I trick to GS to hit them, right? To get rid of the last enemy. But both those enemies, in theory, should already be gone by the time Karis comes in. So me hitting them with GS is kind of detrimental a little bit, but I figured out a little trick. I just had to switch to the shotgun once in the air, and that will also help your targeting too, because if you just happen to just shoot the nuke, it may go off way in another part of the map. And sometimes you get lucky and it still strikes him and kills the bird somehow, even when it lands over by that gate somehow. I've done it before. But you want to hit the damn bird, right? And then you see there, I'm just not quite one-shotting him. So I'm like, shit, what do I do? So I'm trying to do the shotgun because that increases your, crit damage by 12% each time you do it, right? I'm pretty sure. And then it ups overall damage too. I actually have to go in and remember that buff. But switching your weapons gives you extra damage buffs, right? Crit damage, crit rate, and I think overall damage perhaps. I'm not 100% sure on the overall. See, that one was way off. He was way over there. I didn't get both of them, so that's what I mean. I didn't do turbulence for long enough and draw those two enemies close enough together with Peerless Legend before I shot the nuke. So then, like, I'm just shooting the nuke at a little end. The mortar strike. Sorry. I know it's called a mortar strike. I call it a nuke. I don't care. But there. See? Did it too fast. Screwed up my timing. Now, you could do the same thing with CAV, but it's a little bit slower too. And I noticed with CAV, you want the enemies to be a little bit closer. When it's this far thing, it doesn't really work as good. But you can hit the cane with CAV, and as he's shooting over to the enemy, before the cane even sticks into him, you can switch to Peerless Legend, and they will switch places in the QTE order, and all of a sudden, Peerless Legend hits with his QTE instead of LIV, right? So there's little tricks to do things faster, and I can show you that some other time, but I think I actually have a bunch of videos, and I've been backing them up, and now I'm trying to go through and find everything that I was doing, and I'm having a little bit of trouble. So, but look at how many times I've done this. This is like a full 26 minutes of this. I might skip some of it out, but I'm just showing you. It's easy, but I'm obsessive. I'm trying to shave one more second off because I know if that hits at 256 or 257, then I can get a 256 time, which would give me 34,936 because you get 11 points per second up higher, right? So you shave 1 second off, it adds another 11 points to your score. So right now I'm at, 925 then, I guess. 34,925. Because if you add 11, that would be 36, right? So what is it there? Yeah. I'm not sure even what I was doing there. But yeah, it says 34,925 right now. So I'm just literally trying to get another 11 points right here, just for fun. Like, I don't need to win this or anything. Actually, this week I got second place in Trial of Adversity overall for all of them. I don't know if Nola tried as hard this week. Might have just let me have it, but yeah, I got second this time. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten second on Trial of Adversity. It's usually third, right? So, but yeah, I got second places. But look at this. This is what I do. This is no breaks, no nothing. I didn't stop the game or nothing. I will do this over and over and over. See, I screw up, I'll restart it. I'm obsessive if things don't go perfect. So I want to go in here, hit that sword, hit Peerless Legend thing. I only want to hit the button once too. I don't like tapping it over and over because that'll screw you up. So hit it. Be accurate, right? Wham, hit that button. Boom, do the QTE. Hit that once. Hit the nuke once. Don't just keep tapping because you kind of slow yourself down sometimes. And then I've been noticing switching again there. If I hit him with the shotgun switch, it'll do that last little bit of damage. So that was the new technique. I started getting in. You'll see I'll throw the sword, do Peerless Legend, pull him in turbulence, and then I will QT in GS and then use his shotgun switch once to make sure I'm targeted right, and then shoot the nuke and then jump and try to do the shotgun switch as fast as possible again. Because trust me, you don't want to just try to shoot normally with the shotgun. See, that was 255 again. Like, I've done it over and over and over again. It's not like I went for an hour to get this score. This is my score, and this is what I do to try to get a higher score. Like, you know what I mean? It's a little bit crazy. But I'm just trying to show you how many runs I will actually do in a row to get. Because I do love it. I like challenges. This is what I'm talking about. This has nothing to do with anybody else's score. I could see that I could do it a little bit better myself, and I'm like, damn it, I want to get it for myself. I could care less about anybody else's score. I'm just here to have fun and challenge myself, right? So, yeah, and I didn't show the other scores. Maybe I'll throw up some screenshots, actually. I took screenshots, and I'll show you the scores on all my bosses and how I ended up second place overall this week. Because before I got sick last night, I was actually in doing a little bit, right? And then when I woke up this morning, it was just horrible. Like, it was weird, dude. The oddest sensation. I'm not even joking. I didn't even feel like I was in the right reality or something. Like, I woke up so disoriented and weird. And I'm not joking. It's so weird. It's almost like everything was starting to vibrate. Like I was about to teleport to another dimension or something. Maybe I was just completely out of it, having like a fever dream. But I just went and laid back down. And that's every time I like got up, even just sat up in the bed to get up to go do something, this wave of tiredness would hit me again, and I just pass right the hell back out. So I'm not sure what happened, but I feel better now, thankfully. My whole house has been sick though. Like, everybody got it. I was the last one to get it, thankfully. But see, that was a really crappy one. Missed everything completely. 250, right? And that's what I mean. I was like, that's not even worthy. I should have just restarted. Most of the time I don't even let it go. But yeah, look I'm tapping. That's why don't just want to switch through all those freaking stupid little tips over and over and read them all really fast. I'm tapping the damn screen to be ready for this to go, right? Like, I'm just trying to do everything as fast as possible. Now, it does suck that the mortar strike takes a second to set up, right? And that's what's killing a lot of it, is just to set up to shoot the thing. So 255 over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So it was irritating. But then maybe I should speed the rest up, because it's literally the exact same thing over and over. I'm just showing you how many damn runs I do, right? I'm obsessive. I already showed you how to do Karis, but like, here, you really, like, I ain't joking, you do it the same every way. Bang. See, that was really close. I jumped in there, hit the shotgun again. It was so close. I actually thought I had it that time, because I thought it said 256 as the score came up, but nope, not quite. So like I said, there's different ways to do this too. Like, I don't know how many people use Nomadic Lightning with Peerless Legend and Gunslinger. Like, you know what I mean? But it just sped things up for me here. It got my QTE out faster. I know my Gunslinger can do enough damage, right? Which is nice that he's back right now too, because now I can, like, I have a no-star weapon for him. So I'm probably not going to get 4-star, but honestly, Peerless Legend's back and I have a 3-star weapon for him. It's better for me to get the 4-star Peerless Legend weapon first and then do GS's weapon. Honestly, Peerless Legend's last little buff there, the 4-star buff, is good. It's going to add even more damage and more lightning strikes and all that kind of stuff. And I need to make a video again. I made one on CAV. Why you need CAV. I'm going to do one on why you need Peerless Legend. He's like, the must-haves in this game for supports to me are Charismatic LIV for physical and electric, right? And then you have Peerless Legend for fire and electric, but he does fire better, right? A little bit better, but he's still going to boost your electric team up. But that's the thing people are misunderstanding about Peerless Legend. He buffs every single tune. It doesn't matter. You know that circle when he does his ult? You're in the circle. It makes this big circle, and there's these lightning balls flying around and stuff like that, and then lightning strikes coming down. That is called the Lightning Rift. All right? So anybody that is within the Lightning Rift gets a crit rate and crit damage buff and stuff, right? And I think MP regen bonus too. So there's quite a few buffs and benefits to just standing inside the Peerless Legend circle after he does the ultimate. So, and like they've been kind of toying around. Maybe if you had all Peerless Legend runes, he might actually be a decent damage dealer. Because like I soloed Bloody Palace with him, no hit, no problem. He's actually quite strong. It's just he plays different, right? He's not the same. He doesn't have huge DPS, but maybe he would with his runes. I have no idea. I don't even have a level 1 rune for Peerless Legend. He's using my Gunslinger level 4 runes, right? So, which I need to build up too. I need level 5 Gunslinger runes. I'd be able to do this faster. That's the thing, though. I'm happy with myself being able to keep up with people that have all this stuff maxed out. Completely maxed. They have a max GS. They have a max Peerless Legend with all the weapons, stuff like that. And if I can still keep up, then hey, I'm doing good. But that's why. It's because I strategize like this and I push myself like crazy. And I'm obsessive and I do run after run after run. I don't know why I'm lingering here so long. But yeah, you want Peerless Legend. He's like one of the best supports in this damn game. I wouldn't be able to do what I can do with my FT because he boosts his electric damage so high. I wouldn't be able to kill bosses, any bosses at all, without Peerless Legend, honestly. I have to use CAV and Peerless Legend together normally, or I can use Blazing Tempest and Peerless Legend together with GS to kill like Minotaur and stuff. But Minotaur, honestly, he's one of the easiest bosses for me to kill. I don't even like doing it because he's boring for me. He's like, I don't know, I've fought Minotaur so much, I have his routine down like... He's easy as hell to me. Like, he's the easiest boss. He's no problem. Well, maybe Phantom's actually even easier because it doesn't even do anything. He just sits there, right? So, the harder bosses to me are Nevin. Even Pluton can be a pain in the ass if I can't lock him up, but I don't know. I find them all pretty easy except for Nevin and Devil Might, honestly, right? And Caliber is a bit of a bitch, too. He likes to jump around a lot. But, that's what I mean. We don't have a... Do we have... No, we don't have a Karis boss fight. I don't know why. But I'm saying, like, they could give us 6 bosses a week and 6 fucking raid bosses a week, and I'd be all for it. But then again, I was just thinking people might not have enough tunes for that. But I think we got enough, right? But anyway, this is getting a little bit monotonous, right? Like, all these runs, like, the very last one, the last run in this video is the one where I did the higher score, and then I finally said screw it for the night. But I think I could actually push another second off. Because I was starting to get my routine over and over. And that's the thing, you practice this so many times, it becomes second nature, and you can do all these button hits and motions and stuff without even thinking about it. It just happens automatically, right? Like, sometimes if I gap out, I'll do this on autopilot sometimes. I'll gap out, be thinking about something else, and still do the run perfect somehow, right? It's just muscle memory. You get used to it, you do the same thing over and over so many times, and how could you just not do it, right? Oh, this one's close, but see, I was just shooting it at 256. So that was actually, it seemed like it was going to be a better one, but then there's that couple seconds disappear instantly. Boom, 254. But anyway, now I'm going to speed some up here. Remember, you just cut it. No, actually, I'm just going to speed it out just to show I did all these damn runs. Like, I don't even know how many it's been so far. I didn't count. If anybody knows the full count of runs I did in here, comment down below. And I honestly, if things were better for me, I would have done a contest already. I was going to do a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, and like I'm at 1,100 now. So I am sorry about that. Once I get my shit together, I'm going to do something for you guys. I'm still struggling a bit, and we're not quite out of the crap yet. Like I said, my last job didn't work out, but then I got a way better one back in the defense industry. Like, I want machining freaking ammunition for artillery shells and tanks and parts of Black Ops helicopters, all that kind of stuff, right? So, and it's a unionized job with good pay. It'll last for years. It's what I'm supposed to be doing, right? The only problem is I don't start till April 7th. So, yeah, I'm still going to be sitting around here for like another couple weeks not making any cash. And then there's I don't know. I'd like to be able to figure something out on the side to be able to do some stuff, honestly. Like, I could do all sorts of shit. Art, fucking, yeah. I don't know. I can't really make much money off the channel. Oh, I'm all set up now, though. I verified my bank account, my identity, my address, all that kind of crap. And I can now get paid by YouTube, except for I can't get paid until I get to, like, it's paid monthly, and your minimum cash out is $100. I'm only at $28.70 or something, right? So it'll be a while, but that was nice. I got that all set up. I can actually make some cash. Right? I'm making small amounts off of ads, like AdSense and stuff, right? So, I don't know. It's something. It'll accumulate a while. Because that's the thing. If I could, I'd like to be able to just run my own business, right? I'm creative. I can do art. I can sell stuff on an online store. I can, fuck, I don't know. I might even do audiobooks, man. Because I'm honestly feeling like reading some books lately anyway. Why don't I just read them out loud to everybody? People seem to like that stuff for some reason. So I don't know. I seem to be able to keep my speech coherent enough and be able to pronunciate properly and give the right kind of affectation for whatever kind of scene is happening. I don't know. It could be something. It's just something I'm thinking about. Screwing around. Because I see some people get really successful, and like, honestly, I'm watching AI just put out stories like crazy, and they're mispronouncing stuff and stuff. They might be getting some of the facts right, but like, you can tell it's AI, and it's irritating still. Man, there's jobs out there right now, right? There's a ton of jobs I saw online for people to teach AI. You literally just sit there and teach it how to be better, right? So AI learning stuff, learning model, that's how they do self-learning, and then you help them learn. So that's kind of cool. But like I said, so right now I'm in between a lot of stuff. I do want to do this though, because I appreciate y'all. 1,000 subscribers, that's insane. I'm just some crazy dude that makes videos, right? Was doing it as a hobby for fun, and now it's looking like it could actually become something, right? I don't know. Maybe not with this game. Honestly, it's DMC is more of a niche game. You're not going to have as many subscribers and stuff like that for this, I don't think, as some other games that are more popular. But the people that do love this game are highly committed and highly loyal, right? They love it. I love it. I love the lore in it. I want to get some more lore. I'm actually excited for this new Netflix series to come out, the animated one. That looks all right. And like, I hear some people saying too that like the old voice actor for Virgil is under some stupid lawsuit or some crap like that. But I just saw like an interview with him where they asked him to do a younger Virgil voice from like DMC 3. So there's speculation that they might be redoing DMC 3 or DMC 1 again, like completely revamped. It's because they asked him to do a younger Virgil voice, like from back in that game. So I'm not 100% what's going on there with that lore and stuff like that. That could be right about the lawsuit and stuff, right? But I did see that little interview. But then also I was thinking maybe he's had to do a younger voice for that animated series and not a new game, right? So I don't know. But the guy's bad for leaking stuff, and he gets in trouble once in a while for saying things he's not supposed to, and that might have been one of them, right? So we could say that. He's like, can I say that? And they're like, no. So whatever. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name right now. You guys are going to be mad at me about that, because I don't know the voice actor's name. Nope. I only know Chris Judge as a voice actor for freaking Kratos, and that's it. He's about the only one I know. And then I was just horrified to find out that fucking Powerplex in the newest episode of Invincible or whatever is, not the newest episode, the one before, but Powerplex from Invincible is Jesse from Breaking Bad, and I go, he can't keep getting away with this. I can't lie. That character Powerplex was the most annoying character I've seen on the whole damn show. I could not stand listening to him talk, and I think it was on purpose, obviously, because even part of it, like in the series, when they're talking to friggin', when he's on his big rant, I want Invincible, blah blah blah, and they're like, okay, dude, are you like done yet here? What's this rant? Like, you're getting ridiculous. They're like, come on now, we got things to do, right? So Invincible is good, though. That last episode was pretty damn good. But it's hard not to spoil it from comics and stuff, already knowing what's going on. I'm bad that way, too. But then again, I thought I knew everything that was going to happen in the Infinity Gauntlet series when they started that with the MCU. And no, they went all over the place compared to the friggin' comics. And honestly, I still think the comics are way better. They should have went into the second part with the Magus and stuff. The alternate friggin'... Like, Adam Warlock... They made him into some dumbass, but Adam Warlock is the one that gets the damn Infinity Gauntlet in the fucking comic and is like the best one to have it, but then he screws up and separates the good and evil from his body and creates so he could be like a more neutral ruler and more benevolent. He thought that was going to help, except for he made a completely evil version of himself called the Magus, and then there was another pure good version. It was almost like a female form. I can't remember the name, but it was an even bigger threat. Like, I don't know. They went crazy in the comics, and what they did in the MCU was good. Yeah, okay, and with the adaptation and stuff, but I get why they had to do it different. But if you can't do the story right, then why bother? If you can't have the fucking Silver Surfer in it as well, my favorite damn character is plays a huge, crucial fucking role in the whole Infinity Gauntlet series. He gets the gauntlet for a while, too. He almost snatches it off of Thanos' hand because Silver Surfer can move so fast, right? It was a split second, and he almost got it off his hand without Thanos even realizing, right? And then that scene in the Sanctum Sanctorum where a Hulk smashes in the MCU into Sanctum Sanctorum, and he's like, he's coming. Thanos is coming. That's supposed to be the Silver Surfer. I like the nod, the shout out there to it, but like, fuck off, man. That's supposed to be Norrin Red. Like, yeah, there's a few things that pissed me off quite a bit with the MCU series, but at the same time, it's a movie adaptation. It's not. They never said we're recreating this comic book, so I can get over it. But I said I was gonna speed this stuff up, but I ended up talking for the whole time. Now there's only 6 minutes left of this video, so I might as well keep talking and keep going. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just chilling. I'm surprised I'm actually this chipper now. I was sick as hell all day and out of it, and yeah, it didn't even feel human. Now I'm all gung-ho again. But here, we'll speed up just a little bit, since you had to listen to me rant and rave and watch literally the exact same thing over and over. But if you think this is the only video I have that's this long of me doing this, you would be wrong. There's probably about 75 minutes of this content, me doing this same fucking thing over and over and over between them all. And I don't just do it here, I do it on Realm Conquer too, and I didn't get it. I finally beat 293 on Realm Conquer Ice Realm with MS, FT, and FG, and I couldn't even record it because I used so much battery, I didn't have enough battery to record and play the game at the same time. I beat it with 3% battery. So I don't have that floor, unfortunately, but I'm going to get the rest of them for you. I got 291 and 292. I'm just going to be missing 293. That's all. I'll have 294, 95, and all that for you. I'm pretty sure I can do it as long as I get a little bit more of a boost and just, I don't know. Like I said, I find strategies. If I can't do it the first time, I will try it another 100 times and figure out how to get it done, right? Just as you see here. This is obsessive, I know, and probably a little bit of a time waste, and people probably think I'm fucking crazy for doing this many times, but I don't know. You want the scores and stuff, and you like challenging yourself. If you're anything like me, this is what you're doing too. I guarantee it. I know Jimmy does this. I know Nola does this. Jimmy's like the exact same. If he does right there, like your first move's wrong, and there's a script, restart immediately. There's no point to keep going because you're not going to hit what you want, right? I'm not here to do mediocre. When I want to try to do a flawless bang, 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 quick, done as fast as possible, right? With no screw ups, accuracy. And that's what I mean. People talking about fucking glitches and shit in this game all the time, but like, check your device, dude. Keep blaming the game for your problems because like most of the time I have any lag issues or anything like that. You know what I got to do? Clear up the performance on my phone, on my device, not the game. So I don't know. Like, you've seen how many times I've done this. Do you see glitches happening? Do you see the bird getting stuck in the air? Do you see me not being able to kill it? Anything like that? No. Well, I'm running on good memory and stuff right now. And that was another thing, too. Like, I was out of memory for a bit. I did have to clean back up. I put my backup back on and all that kind of crap, right? But, yeah, before you blame the game, check your phone. I'm not joking. Like, a lot of people are trying to play this game without the right basic requirements, like minimum requirements. My phone has, it's actually kind of older. It's a Galaxy S21, a Samsung Galaxy S21. But it has 8 gigabytes of virtual RAM, right? RAM is your random access memory, which is going to keep all this kind of graphics and stuff going, right? Better and smoother and keeping everything rocking. So I have 8 gigabytes of, like I said, the virtual RAM. And you definitely want that. Like, it's going to help a lot. If you're running one and you only got 4, your game's going to run like shit. Guarantee it. You're going to have lots of glitches. Things aren't going to render right. You'll have to play it in pixel mode, basically. I do not like playing in pixel mode. I have all my graphics turned up as high as possible because that's my recommended settings right now. So the game tells me to run it on. Here, you can have all the extreme visuals. You can have in this. There's a huge difference if you play this game on low visuals. You can't see any of these lightning strikes, all sorts of stuff. You get, even when you do the spinning, like there's a lot of effects missing. We'll say that much, right? So I'm just able to run stuff a little higher because I have a little bit more capability in my phone. And I kind of keep everything running just for this, right? Like I do have a video editor and stuff like that, but I don't really have a whole bunch of other videos and stuff like that. It's all just this, right? So everything runs smooth because I maintain it for that. And we're getting close now. We're getting close. The better run is coming soon, guaranteed. Because there's only 2 minutes left of this video, so I'm just gonna keep yakking. Yeah, obviously, I've seen other people make other more monotonous videos. Trust me. Especially like when somebody says the same phrase 1,000 times in one video. That's a little bit weird. I don't know. I know there's trends and stuff, but you ain't gonna catch me doing that shit. I will do a million. There, 7,666. It was a good score too, and everything. There it is, 256. Finally, there. 11 more points. 34,936. That's my final score on Karis. I know if I would have pushed further, I could have got it to 257. So I could have shaved one more second off and probably got 34,947. But who gives a shrimp? See, right now, if you look, it says second right now, or I mean third on Karis right now, but I went in and did it just a little bit faster, I think, after again. And somehow I got a better 34,936 than Nola did. So I ended up in second there by the end. Here, I'll just show you some screenshots. Oh, did I actually go in and fight? No, I'm just looking at all the bosses. As you can see, I got second on like all of them this week. So, not too bad. Like I said, it's showing third for the one right now, but I'll show you here. In 1 second, I'll put the screenshots up and show you that I did improve a little bit more. Slightly more. But yeah, so there's a trial of adversity, and I use a little bit different tunes, but most of the time I use the same crap over and over. But yeah, see, and it was like, whoa, I did too many. I was actually lagging there for just a split second. And somehow, I've recorded this whole thing without a break at all, and then when I let off the thing, it was longer than the damn video. So I don't even know how that freaking worked. That was really strange. But anyway, till next time, good gaming. Yeah. I'll be back with some better stuff, trust me.